Triple horn, tomb, 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 tomb. Triple horn, tomb, tomb. Triple horn. Triple horn, tomb, tomb. Triple. Triple tomb.
Triple horn, tune,
Tune.
tune in, triple corn. Sometime it's time. Oh God.
And welcome to the show. Hello, everyone. It is the show. This is the cadence of the show. This is what the show is like every week, and this week is no exception. I must never stray from this B note that I'm speaking in, and I will continue to speak in this B note. For the oh no, I seem to have failed my task right as I was about to exclaim its remarkableness. Yowza. Well, so I just want to say hi. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome for coming. And thank you to being here with me, my dear friend. Hey. Thank you for being here with me, my dear friend. This is the show. Welcome to the show. This is Formlessness podcast. And one more time, if you're a first-time listener, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the support we've been getting and receiving over all of these many millenniums that the show has been recorded in history as. Thank you. And much as no exception is now, where the show is being glorified and remarked upon by many new people, I just want to say, hey, welcome so much, and thank you to being here. It is my great pleasure and honor now to introduce to you the show Formlessness podcast. And its many accolades, of which include something a little bit like this, something like this, only on occasion.
Always we're doing something like this.
Which is maybe you don't like it, but
it's really what
the show is all about.
and what the show is being about, and kind of a lot of the things that the show is getting towards.
Exactly. And speaking of getting towards, this is what kind of a little thing about what the show is. And then the show is also something like this, something like this, something like this. And of course we have our audience, which brings me to the point of the show. It's very self, which is that the show is you and you are me, and the audience is rooting for both of us. And me and you, the listener, are always doing our best. And sometimes the audience can be a little bit hard, a little bit harsh. So keep that in mind as we continue forging on. Now, of course, begins the show itself, the very thing from which we all want to come and to which we all arrive at. Right now as the show begins. Right, exactly. And what I really would like to be saying is there is no difference between who I am when I'm sick and who I am when I've got a cough. So I'd really appreciate if y'all would... Australian person say y'all, what the fuck? If y'all would just be nice to me. Please don't worry about nothing I'm doing all day long. No one would be known about it. Bill, crime, dick, sleep, silence, hold, morning, wamble. Melanin, holy ghost, hop of the tide, weird owls, hold hands, only slowly hitting morning, light never happens. I don't know. Hey, welcome to the real part of the show. Thank you so much for making it through the intro, and thank you so much to the audience for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks to the audience for being here, and thank you so much and welcome to the show. And it's really important and a very serious time. Very serious time and a very important news. And it's no fun to be talking about it, and we can't be having fun, and we must not laugh. So, the thing that's so crazy, of course, which is the secret and very serious news, is that it depends on what you care about. So, I guess we could, and thank you so much to the audience. And that is a really great point, I think. And so that's basically all that we needed to cover today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much to the audience. They're in a great mood, and they're really being supportive. And I really, 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 I really can't say how much, just how much it really does mean to me what the audience thinks of me and how much love they get. And thank you to all the new listeners. Thanks for rating and reviewing the show on iTunes, which no one has done. And I haven't been on in like probably 4 months. I don't know about iTunes. Cancel that. Just give me, I've said this before, I've gone through this before. Give me thousands of dollars, please, and talk to me online. Welcome to the post show. That was we opened the, oh, hold on, we gotta get, okay. Hello. Hello, welcome to the post show. Here we are in the post show warehouse. It's kind of creepy vibes, but we're trying to fill the space as much as we can with our voices. We have a big PA system here, and I'm broadcasting as loud as I can, but it does create a bit of an echo, so I'm sorry about that. It's a new feature on the show. It's a post show, and this is just kind of where we wrap up, and we really take a lot of time to really make sure we talk about and process all the things we've experienced, and really get them all the way inside of our bodies and our mids. And by bods and mids, I of course mean minds and bodies. And sometimes things get left behind in the big hustle of the main show itself. So I just wanted to kind of add this little bit of illuminations period that was really chill and kind of slow moving, where I could really just kind of focus on actually explaining some of the things I'm saying instead of just trying to talk as fast as I can. And I really think it's going to be good for the show. I kind of talked to oh no. Don't mind that. I kind of talked to the audience, and they seem to love it. They do seem to love it. They are on some sort of a wave machine. I don't know. Some of them are seasick, but it's okay. I really appreciate everyone giving me the chance to reconvene with the show and be changing it and kind of adding new things when I see fit. Anywho, it is a broad and fantastic morning on Tuesday when you're listening to this, or on Wednesday when you're listening to this, or on Thursday when you're listening to this, or on Friday when you're listening to this, or on Saturday when you're listening to this, or on Sunday when you're listening to this, or on Monday next week in the morning when you're listening to this, or maybe in the midday or eventide of any of those days. It's having a great time, and what is it? You and me and the show, because here we are together, and we're having a great time. And I'm only doing half the job, and so I really commend you, and the audience commends you as well for doing your part here and bringing the other half of the necessary acquaintance to make the equation supplanted in all of its stages, almost like some sort of immaculate conception. And please don't let your perceptions be changed by that. fade into a little bit of a religious moniker. Your perception should have been and should always be that I am the most religious and I'm a spiritual leader, and everyone has to do what everyone has to do it. Wait.
Everyone has to do what I say.
Okay. And everyone has to be the one that makes me happy.
And doing it the right way.
And this really brings me to the meat of this post-show segment, which is to talk about some of the things that I've experienced during the week in relation to other people and them not doing exactly what I want and being the kind of person that I exactly want them to be, and doing it the way that's making me mad, making me real mad, making me super mad, making me almost livid and really wring my own neck 1,000 times, get a big bruise because I'm just so crazy mad and mad crazy for all of these people that are making me mad. And one of them was this guy who's walking down the street. I, of course, was in my hoverboard, which is not technically allowed within city limits, but I never gave a care. Anyway, this guy walking down the street, he freaking yelled at me and say I almost run him over with my hoverboard because I was using my AirPods to try and shuffle between playlists. Well, you can only shuffle within playlists, apparently. God, it's just such a hassle, you know what I mean? And you will know, of course, if you're listening, that you're cool, obviously. And thank you to the audience for... what? Okay, well, the audience... actually the audience does love me. That's so yeah. You hip so yeah. Welcome to the new year. I've taken all the effects off my voice now and am just coming at you one-to-one, how I always am and how I always sound. And now, as with the long time listeners might know, they know that this is the 5th segment of the show where I come at you with all the effects off, and it's just kind of I've got all my sillies out. And I've kind of played around, and we've played around and gotten our sillies out, of course. God, fuck. And I get mad at myself, and like this is the time where the show's like the realest. You thought the show was real before, but hell nah. This show is the fucking realest, bitch. This show's the fucking realest, bitch. This show's the fucking realest bitch out in this street. And, of course, now to do something genuine, I will, of course, do the energy reading for the week of the universe. And that is, everything's normal. There's no effects going on and everything's cool and nothing should be worried about. And maybe I'm actually quitting and learning about astrology. And... Hold on. I've been infected by a demon. It's because I've been lying this whole time. You can't get away with anything if you're lying. I actually did have an effect on this whole time, and I was trying to lie. Oh, and this is what the freaking 5th part of the show is really about. It's me fucking up. And now you don't like me. Oh, you don't really like me. Nobody like me. Nobody like me. Please don't like me. Please don't. God. That feels like kind of like the 4th part of the show, honestly. And here we are in the 6th part of the show. Thank you so... I feel like that's a good implementation of that effect. Before it was a little bit jolting. Welcome to the 6th part of the show, which is the actual, real, genuine part, even though the 5th part of the show was a cool bit that was about it being genuine, but it was actually a bit. But now this one is actually genuine, even though this is the introduction, which is not genuine, just me explaining what the segment of this show is. The real energy reading for the week is
it's the new year. There's this great new energy and new way that things work, which is beautiful. And it's one of the coolest things I've ever experienced. And it's one of the hottest shits I've ever experienced. And the hottest blings as well. It's the coolest shit and the hottest bling. And it's the newest fucking dope ass way of being able to exist and move between states of being. And just let go of stuff and feel it around. Whatever. We all know what I'm talking about, of course. And this, of course, is the seventh part of the show, which is the trail off of the sixth, because you can't have the sixth happen without me feeling like I'm losing steam. And really what I want to be is freaking taking off. You know what I mean? But no, I'm losing steam, which now, yes. Anyway, anywho, yes, it's all true. There's a lot of things to do and beautiful moments, even on the moon, which is where I am in spirit and will be in body by this time tomorrow's evening. And by that, I mean I love freaking space. I love freaking out about how much space there is. And I love also calming down about it. And it's really fun. And this is my great quack. Thank you. Now, for real, this I guess is the ninth part of the show where I just say, hey, thanks for listening. It's really great fun for you to be here. I really feel like this is a special thing that we have. And it's a fun time. And please feel free to contribute to the show however you like. Influence it. Try to influence it.